Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, then Weeb here, back with another part 5 for What If Minato Survived. It's been a month since the last part has come out. Sorry about that. Scheduling has changed a little bit, but hopefully we'll be getting back to the daily grind soon. Anyway, so this is part 5. Since it's been a while, we can get into a little recap. But before we do that, if you have not already, we have just hit 4,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. Before we continue with the video, if you have not already, make sure to go hit the subscribe button, the notification bell so you can get all notifications from my videos come out, and hit the like button. Comment down below, how's your day going? I know that this summer is a bit different than the previous ones, but we can still have fun, so yeah, just tell me how your day's going, and yeah, let's just get right into the video. Time. If you all remember last time, the now Team 7 had entered the Forest of Death as they were preparing to finish up their second phase for the tuning exams. Now, as the team enters with their scroll in hand, as they prepare to get deeper into the forest, Naruto turns back to see his two teammates Sasuke and Sakura, and wishes them both luck, as they can do their best. Sasuke would smile and say he will do his best, as now the three teammates all head their way into the forest. As Naruto and his team continue to jump from tree to tree, getting deeper and deeper into the forest altogether, they would then find a strange-looking set of footprints imprinted onto the moss. As they see this, Naruto decides that he has to go to the bathroom, and he lets the other two know as he hops down to the forest floor, with Sasuke just thinking about them having to come up with a plan for a password. As he then waits for Naruto to come back, we would see Naruto just as he's about to get jumped. Just as Naruto's about to get jumped from behind, he quickly senses as he dodges out of the way and falls to the ground, looking up to see his attacker. Naruto would jump up and push his feet against the back of a tree as he uses himself like a moving projectile and smashes his head directly into the attacker's chest, sending them sprawling back to the ground as they cough, gagging for air as he had hit them in their solar plexus. He would then walk over to them and ask if they have a scroll, as he begins searching through their clothes and eventually finds one. As he pulls the scroll back, he would then pull out some rope from his ninja tool belt, as he then wraps them around a tree and says that he'll leave them there for now, after he sticks a piece of tape over their mouth. As he walks back to Sakura and Sasuke, he holds up a scroll and says, "Look what I found when I was over there." Sasuke would laugh, saying telling him to be more careful, as he could have actually gotten himself hurt, and he should have said something. Naruto would then smile as he makes a cat face, saying he could have handled it all by himself. He would then throw the scroll to Sasuke, who would put it right next to their scroll in their bag. Suddenly, as they're all standing there laughing, a sense of danger would come over the entire forest, as including Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura would stop dead in their tracks as they feel a cold sweat run down their face. At this point, Minato is sitting in his office when suddenly the mark that he has imprinted on Naruto's back actually begins to burn. Minato, who's a very protective father after having lost Kushina, would have placed a flying Raijin symbol on Naruto's back of his clothing before the Chunin exams took place, so that he would know if his son was ever in any serious danger, as he doesn't want to lose the rest of his family. He would immediately look up as he thinks something must be wrong, and just as this happens, the mark would fade, as if though something had blocked it. Orochimaru would suddenly come out of nowhere, as the snake had engulfed Naruto and completely devoured him, which had blocked the chakra signal between Minato and his own symbol, a seal that he placed on Naruto. Naruto wouldn't have any idea about Minato placing a seal on him before, so this wouldn't actually catch his attention. As Naruto's inside the snake as it starts rushing away from the battle scene, we would then see Orochimaru climb up into this area as we see Sasuke lock eyes with Orochimaru. Orochimaru's tongue would slip out of his face as he licks his lips, asking where his talented older brother Itachi is. Sasuke's eyes would widen as he then sputters out with a cold and tone in his voice from fear as he's sweating. Itachi's out on a mission right now for Anbu business. This is when Orochimaru would say, "Tisk, tisk, tisk." Well, what a shame. I guess I won't have to deal with him today. He then looks down to Sasuke and asks if he would like to join him, as Orochimaru is in need of a new Chiha, but annoyingly, all of the other ones in the village he can find don't possess the same capability to access the Mangekyo. Sasuke would have no idea what the Mangekyo Sharingan is, as Itachi had never awakened it, and neither had he. As he's preparing to get into the battle with Orochimaru, he feels his legs shaking when suddenly he bites down on his tongue hard. As Orochimaru comes lunging towards him, he dodges out of the way, slicing with a kunai at Orochimaru's arm. He pulls Sakura down out of the way as well so she doesn't get hurt, as Orochimaru smashes into a tree behind him. We then see from inside the snake, Naruto begins to charge chakra into his hand, as he says, "I'm getting out of this no matter what." As Naruto hasn't fully learned the Rasengan yet, he has learned the basics of it from Minato before. As he tries to put this into practical use, he creates an imperfect Rasengan like what Master Jiraiya had shown in the original, which only made a partial dent into the tree. As he slams this shaky, semi-perfect Rasengan into the back of the snake, causing it to burst open. He would then pull himself out, saying he didn't think he'd have to use that so early on, as he goes rushing back to the fight scene to see if his team's okay. As soon as he gets back, he sees Sasuke leaping from tree to tree, fighting against Orochimaru. This is when Naruto goes into battle, and immediately as he does so, he protects Sasuke from the large snake about to bite down on him. Naruto awakens something within him, as the Kyubbi's chakra overflows him from the seal, asking Sasuke if he's alright. Sasuke would nod and to ask Naruto what's going on, as his eyes are bright red with his pupils having now dilated into a sharp edge. Minato would feel an immense pain as he looks to his hand to see that the Kyubbi seal has been awoken. He quickly tells his attendants that he has to go, and that something's going on in the tuning exams, as he quickly uses the flying Raijin symbol. He quickly appears off the back of Naruto as he jumps off the top of the snake. Naruto would look up as he says, "Dad?" as Minato then stands on top of the snake looking down at Orochimaru. Orochimaru would laugh, saying he should have thought something like this would come from the Great Yellow Flash, having put a flying Raijin mark on his own son. Naruto would ask what's going on, when Minato tells his son Naruto to take Sasuke and Sakura and run, and that he can handle Orochimaru. Naruto will look up as they lock eyes, with Naruto having the full red of the Kyubbi in them. He would look to his son as he tells him to go, with Naruto nodding. He would run along with Sasuke and Sakura as they rush through the forest to escape Orochimaru. Orochimaru would look up as he asked Minato if that was really necessary, as he could have probably handled him all by himself. Minato would then laugh as he says he'd rather have no collateral damage from their fight, as suddenly the fourth Hokage is prepared to go into battle, the Yellow Flash versus the snake who had left the Village of the Leaves. Now Orochimaru prepares for battle as he jumps up and uses his snake to try and wrap around Minato. Minato quickly throws one of his kunai and uses the flying Raijin to teleport to it as he slams Rasengan directly into the base of the snake's neck. The snake goes flying to the floor below while he continues battling with taijutsu against Orochimaru. He kicks upwards as he slams into Orochimaru's chin, sending him flying upwards towards a branch. Orochimaru would use his snake-like body to wrap around the branch and spring back towards Minato. Minato, who would have expected this already, would have created a seal on top of the branch behind him as he quickly grabs it and pulls himself out of the way. As soon as Orochimaru touches this branch to leap off and attack him again, however, his hand is stuck to the branch as he is now unable to move. Orochimaru is quickly trying to break out of the seal as Minato begins to charge his attack. Minato climbs the tree up again using tree walking, using his chakra controlling his feet, as he rams another Rasengan into Orochimaru's side. Orochimaru coughs up blood as the Rasengan pierces into his body as he goes flying against the tree, having felt damage to his ribs. As Orochimaru now lays on the forest below, he then tells Minato this isn't over yet, as he quickly uses Shadow Clone Jutsu to overwhelm Minato with numbers. As the Shadow Clones of Orochimaru all go rushing towards Minato, they transform into snakes and begin to wrap around his body. Minato, who had already placed a symbol of the flying Raijin on Orochimaru's back, would simply teleport behind Orochimaru as he punches him in the back. Orochimaru would immediately turn to mud as he escapes through the ground using his teleportation jutsu. Minato, who already has a mark placed on him though, would be able to track where he is, as he thinks he'll allow him to leave for now and keep a close eye on him. This is when Minato would decide he has to head back to the Hokage's office, with now Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura escaping without any injuries. As Minato heads back to the Hokage's office, he immediately alerts everyone that Orochimaru has entered the village, and that everyone should be extremely high on guard. Now the Chunin exams gain several Anbu to protect it, as they wait for Orochimaru to strike to either attack Naruto or Sasuke, or any one of the other numerous genin that are there. One of these Anbu would in fact be Shisuyu Uchiha, as he looks down thinking that Orochimaru must be after his Mangekyo Sharingan, from what he had heard from Minato said about having seen him attacking. This is when Team 7 would eventually stop, as suddenly the sound ninja from the village hidden in the sound would arrive as they are prepared to fight Sasuke. Naruto, who still has access to his Kyubbi mode, would protect Sasuke and Sakura as he tells them that he can handle this. As Naruto has the power of the Kyubbi flowing through him, Naruto speed blitzes towards the girl Genin from the village hidden in the sound, as he creates her Rasengan thrust into her stomach, sending her flying back into the other one who has windpipes in his hands, as they both go flying into a tree from the Rasengan's force. Naruto would think that he actually did pretty good with that power in that Rasengan, as now the last remaining member of the Sound Ninja trio would eventually decide he has to run, as Rock Lee comes flying from around the corner having heard a commotion. This is when Lee would face off with Naruto, as Naruto tells him to leave. Lee would smile as he says that he had only come to see if they need any assistance, as he then tells Naruto that he'll see him in the final exam, with Rock Lee jumping up to a tree and walking away. Naruto would turn back as he takes Sakura and Sasuke and decides they need to get to the center quickly before any more enemies come their way. Naruto would fall out of his Kyubbi state as he'd use a lot of chakra into that Rasengan, which hadn't been perfected yet. As Naruto hobbles his way along with Sakura and Sasuke, Sasuke would eventually recover as he has gained enough chakra to deal with any more ninja that come before them. Kabuto would eventually find them as they go with him and to eventually find the large tower in the Forest of Death. As soon as they walk inside, they would then see Iruka Sensei, who congratulate them on making it this far and finishing the second phase of the Chunin exams. If you guys want to see the next part for the preliminaries as well as the finale for the Chunin exams for What If Minato survived, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more. I will see all of you guys later. Bye.